Hey, YouTube. I went down to the convenience store and picked up a pack of Smoker's Choice here. So, they're not the world's best cigarettes in the world, but they're alright. It's better than nothing. I've heard about these new vaporizers. They're basically an electronic cigarette, but the only difference is that the filter supposedly fills up with pure nicotine. You push a button and you suck on it, and it vaporizes it, and it goes into your lungs. They're called vaporizers. And from what I've heard, they're actually quite popular with the people wanting to quit smoking, which I find ironic considering the vapor is pure nicotine juice, and the one most addictive substance in cigarettes is nicotine. So they're not quitting; they're just changing their nicotine deliverance. My dad's still trying to convince me to try one, and I'm like, no. He's like, well, I got friends that used to smoke, and they love these things. These are the best damn thing in the world. And I found out they're pure nicotine. Gee, I wonder why. It's kind of hypocritical on my part and their part, especially if they're going to sit there and say, oh, yeah, these will help you quit smoking, you know. Bullshit. Technically, you're still smoking. You know, I mean, tobacco, but still nicotine. That's one reason why you're hooked on cigarettes to begin with. So, my dad's all, but yeah, Josh, I got these amazing flavors like peach and cherry. I'm like, yeah, and? Which I thought was kind of hypocritical considering that tobacco companies got major grief from the Obama administration for having flavored cigarettes, and then they turn around and let people get away with because they claimed it was getting kids to start smoking, and they turn around and let you get away with it in a vaporizer when, if not anything, you know, kids see that, they're not going to know the difference between that and an actual cigarette because they're kids. They're not going to go, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to know. So, as far as we're concerned, I'm still going to encourage kids to smoke because, well, mommy quit smoking with this new vaporizer. Kid picked up the vaporizer, tears the hit. Oh, he's got on nicotine. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So, it really just makes it easy for kids to smoke. That's all I'm saying. Or you can look at it as, you know what, you want to quit smoking? Or not. I'm not going to quit. Fuck that. I try to cut down to like maybe 3 cigarettes a day when I'm broke. And right now I'm broke as fuck, so, yeah. 3 cigarettes a day. I managed to get back a Smoker's Choice, so. Granted, these cigars are the best in the world, but they're alright. As I said, they were cigarettes, so they basically are. But they're the cheapest cigarettes you can get for the pack, so. And not really that tasty, to be honest with you. They're just cheap cigar taste, but it's something to smoke, so, yeah. There's the nicotine. Yeah. This morning I woke up rather crabby and tried to play guitar. Didn't sound the best in the world. It sounded like shit and it pissed me off. So I said, screw it. Spent an hour and a half playing San Andreas on the PS2 and bullshitting around on that. And I'm like, you know what? I'll take some change up in my apartment, see if I can buy me a pack of cigarettes. And so I did. Came home and got my toilet and my sink somewhat clean. The sink's somewhat clean, but the toilet's looking a lot cleaner than it has looked in a while. So I'm washing my paintbrushes off and I'm painting my wands and off in the sink in my bathroom, and I think it's stained it a little bit, but oh well. So, these are slow burning cigars. They're not the world's greatest, but they're alright. Smoker's Choice. They're like last choice in the world, to be honest with you, but I'm just saying these aren't the tastiest you can get. Now, if you want a real cigarette, I recommend Camel Filterless. They're fucking awesome, but this pack is empty, so yeah. Sucks, but I suppose it could be worse. So, yeah. You know, I got pipe tobacco that's harsher than this shit and tastes a lot better, so, yeah. So I think I'm going to have a bowl of pipe tobacco instead, because nicotine, that's a lot stronger than these cigars. But just in case I really need a fucking cigarette and I'm out, I got a backup pack, so, yeah. It's the pipe tobacco I'm talking about, the Burley's London Blend pipe tobacco. It's got, that bar right there indicates how strong it is on nicotine, so it's pretty strong. And if you're going to quit smoking cigarettes, I recommend pipe smoking. It's a lot better. I think it's a lot tastier than those e-cigs. And, like, it's just a vaporizer. It vaporizes nicotine. It's, like, amazing. It's like, you know what, dude, it's not a new concept. We've had electronic cigarettes for a while now. Just saying. And then on top of it all off, that's just pure nicotine going straight to your bloodstream. Which at the moment sounds kind of good because I'm out of cigarettes, but believe me, I'm not going to give in to that. Fuck that. I'm too stubborn. So, yeah. So I got my Dr. Grabo here. Got me a can of Burley's London Blend McBaron pipe tobacco. McBaron makes good pipe tobacco, man. My favorite McBaron blend I've tried so far is 7 Seas Royal Blend. That is the best damn pipe tobacco I've had ever so far. It was a pleasant smoke. The nicotine on that was fucking strong as hell, dude. Like, I literally, as much as I smoke, I was getting lightheaded from that pipe tobacco. That's how fucking strong it was, and it was really good. The smell, oh my god, it smells amazing. It's got a really pleasant, sweet aroma. It doesn't smell like tobacco at all, and the only problem is because it's so fucking good. The one place I can get it here in town never has it, so yeah. I could probably order a big bag of it for like $20, easy. Have a bag about that big, about that wide, and be set. But I don't have a credit card at the moment, and no money to order it with. So yeah. So as a pipe smoker, occasional pipe smoker, I get what I can get locally. So yeah, and these tins are fucking awesome for pipe tobacco too. So okay, there we go. This is better. We open the tin up, and basically it looks like that on the inside. Oh yeah, that's good smelling stuff right there. My dad's all, but Josh, you like peach, don't you? I'm like, yeah, I like peach and cherry. And he goes, well, they have those flavors for these vaporizers. I'm like, really? And that's, like I said, kind of hypocritical considering, like I said, they're going to have, the Obama administration is going to take away flavored cigarettes because it's trying to get kids to start smoking. Then they'll turn around and let you have a vaporizer with flavoring. Kid sees that, sees his mom smoking one, picks it up and tries it. He's hooked on nicotine. Just saying. So, pack me a bowl of some good pipe tobacco here. This pipe tobacco doesn't smell too particularly sweet. It's more regular, non-aromatic, if anything, but it's alright, so. The smoke's a lot thicker on this pipe tobacco than it is on those on cheap cigars I got there, so. Yeah. That's a pack of good bowl of pipe tobacco right there. Let's see if I was drawing it. Oh yeah, we got a draw. Beautiful. Alright. Now you can pick up a Dr. Grabo like this at Walgreens for $28. Get you a Bic lighter for like $1.50 or something like that. Pipe cleaners like these for, $2. Just a pipe tool like I use for the same price. So You don't have to have the most expensive pipe, the finest pipe tool money can buy, and the most extravagant pipe cleaners and what have you. It's just a pipe tool like this, and it's very easy to use. Okay, I got your pipe tool right here, and now you can use matches, but I prefer to use Bics because they're easier to use than matches, especially if you're outside smoking your pipe and the wind blowing, you know. You're not wasting matches like that, so, yeah. But now that you got your bowl packed, really easy, just that's the flavor I'm talking about. It's got a rich tobacco flavor, really relaxing, very, very nice, very nice. Okay, tamp it down here. Poke a hole in the middle, make it easier to draw on. There we go. Oh yeah, that made the draw much easier. Okay. Sometimes you pack your bowl too tight, you just take your poker, like I said, poke it down the middle, like I just did. You got your scraper for you done smoking your tobacco, you just want to scrape it out and dump it into an ashtray. Pretty easy to use. So. Really? A couple bowls of this pipe tobacco, and my nicotine craving is satisfied. So. Well, anywho, we're gonna watch a video on YouTube and 2 cents and all that, so let's see. Let's go to YouTube. School cafeteria goes completely meatless. What the fuck? It's by the Young Turks. Okay, before the video gets started, I just want to say that's bullshit because kids need their protein. It helps them build strong bones and muscles, and milk's just not enough to do that. And you think I got muscles like this eating vegetables my entire life? Fuck that. I grew up eating meat and steak and stuff like that, you know, good.
There's a school in New York that is serving completely vegetarian lunches now. Yahoo reported a new New York City elementary school cafeteria is the first in the nation to go meatless. Students at PS 244, the Active Learning Elementary School, are being treated to eclectic fare like falafel, tofu and sesame sauce, cracking quesadillas, and it's going really well. The kids love it. They started doing this test kitchen at PS 244 3 days a week, and then they went to 4 days a week, and now 5 days a week it is completely meatless, and so far they say the kids love it. It's also meeting all the USDA standards, which, if you remember school lunches, probably bar's pretty low. And they said if the kid doesn't want to eat, you know, tofu, he can bring whatever he wants. They can bring meat, but they're not making it in the kitchen anymore at the school.
I'm going to shock the world by agreeing with this. Because normally I'm against any kind of eating restrictions. I'm a well-known fat ass, and at school when I ate, I'd take the tuna sandwich and I'd put more mayo on it. I'd take the macaroni salad next to it, put more mayo on it.
Sub out the green beans for more tater tots.
Yeah, and look at how I turned out. Right now, when you're adults, etc., or you even into junior high, don't get off a kid's ass if you ask me, right? But they're elementary school kids. They don't know any better. If you feed them vegetables, maybe they get used to eating vegetables and they like vegetables. So I kind of like it. I think it's healthy.
Okay, this is really hypocritical considering these school systems sit there and preach about their food pyramid and a balanced diet. Well, all vegetables is okay, but you need to have some kind of protein in there, and tofu is just not enough protein. And if the kids like it, great, you know, but if it was me personally, I'd be like, fuck this, I'm making a bologna sandwich to work or to school and kiss my ass. But thank God I'm not in school anymore, because if I was, I'd probably shoot myself, just saying. Anywho. Look at the way you eat, but you're fat, and not really. I'm actually a healthy size for my age, so. I mean, seriously. This is the kind of, and then, you know, just trying to have a healthier diet, I can get that. But the thing of it is, without meats, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, so I guess it's up to the parents to decide. I mean, they have, you know, an active day of school and learning, and then they go home and do their homework. So, if they try to eat healthier, that's good. But don't take meat completely out of the school system because, quite frankly, meat's delicious. Steak, burgers, fish, you know, hot dogs, bratwurst, sausage, ham, turkey. It's all good for you. And protein is what helps build the muscles and stuff, especially when your kid enters junior high and doesn't have the protein they need. So when they hit puberty, they're probably going to be a late bloomer. I won't bet you anything. So, and to a kid, it's not going to matter shit, but as soon as they enter junior high and realize that, oh, all my classmates are changing, but I'm not. What's wrong with me? Ah. And you're thinking to yourself, oh, gee, maybe I should have had more protein in my diet. Just saying. And I was actually one of the first kids to hit puberty in my class, so yeah. It kind of sucked when people making fun of me, calling me pizza face and shit, but then by the time I got all of my acne, they were actually starting to get it. And I'm like, who's the pizza face now, motherfucker? So, yeah. I mean, look at these abs. They're a little disgusting and hairy, but at least I'm thin, you know. You should see my rib cage. Oh. So, whatever. Thing of it is, though, without, like I said, I'm not going to repeat myself because there's just no point. So, back to the video. What else do they got to say?
I don't think it's, you know, I'm not that worried about the feelings of a kid who's in elementary school. Like,
I
oh,
absolutely
no, but
agree.
I'm a carnivore. You don't know what you are. Shut up and eat the falafel.
Exactly. And also, I think, you know, it's cool because, you know, American kids, and I grew up in a public school system, what we're used to is if you're bringing lunch from home, it's peanut butter and jelly. If you're eating lunch at school, it's an oily, sad, soggy pizza square. And if I can have my palate, you know, sort of more sophisticated at 9 years old, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, and you have to understand how unsophisticated an eater I am. Like, whenever I go up to San Francisco, like, all these, you know, fancy tech companies, you know, they have free food in their cafeterias because they want to keep people in the building.
Right.
So they're like, keep working, just here's some free food. But whenever you go, it's like grainy this and wheat that. Yeah, things that I don't even know what that is.
You know what quinoa is? Oh,
no.
shame.
So, and then they have, I'm like, okay, but where's the food, right?
You don't want to eat what food eats. You want food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not in third grade.
Right.
And if I was in third grade, I'd eat whatever. I mean, that's what I did when I was a kid. My mom put it in front of me, I ate it, right? And you know, sometimes she'd send me with to school with a sandwich, right? And it was eggplant and
especially if you're out of cigarettes.
Obviously.
That sounds
Nicotine and
so
pipe
delicious.
tobacco is so
I can't
relaxing.
even tell you.
Can I tell you how much fun I got made of as a kid for bringing feta cheese and eggplant sandwiches to school?
That sounds divine. That sounds amazing.
That's
kind of ironic, considering when he grew up when he was a kid, they all gave him shit because he's eating healthy, and now look at our school system now. Now it's all health concerns and shit like that. It's just like, really, dude? Well, kudos to the school for trying to encourage kids to eat healthier. That's actually a good thing because I see some kids walk around that are just fat, and I go, oh, that's kind of sad, actually. And it's just like, yeah, no. Well, there's another thing that kind of pisses me off. Speaking of eating healthy, I heard this thing that Michelle Obama was trying to help her husband Obama with the healthcare system that they got going on. And apparently they're going to track your credit card history. And it says if you eat fast food more than 3 times a week, you're considered morbidly obese. What the fuck is that shit? Now here's the thing. You can get pissed off at like Wendy's or McDonald's or Burger King, what have you, for serving fast food. But they actually offer options like salads, apple cut fries, you know what I'm saying? You get a Frosty, you don't have to have the chocolate syrup and the Oreos. It makes it tasty, but you can go, you know, less is more, you know what I'm saying? So, and even with fast food, it's convenient, it's quick, it's expensive as hell, but it's tasty. And you can eat less fast food, still enjoy your fast food fix, you know what I'm saying? So, well, especially like, you know, they started doing this a while back. They offered salads, you know, and Wendy's has the flatbread sandwiches are pretty fucking awesome. So, got your grilled chicken, smoky honey mustard, your bacon, your lettuce, your tomatoes, your onions on a flatbread. Oh, it's amazing. And they had the fish sandwich a while back, but that was pretty good too. But it's for a limited time only, so get yours while you still can. So when fast food offers you a healthy option, you still choose the unhealthiest option you can because you're hungry and you want to eat. So that's fine. You got to eat, you know what I'm saying? But don't turn around and get pissed off at Wendy's or McDonald's when you get fat and you get diabetes and you're missing a leg because, oh, they made me fat and I'm going to sue them for... It's like, well, you chose to get fat and you had the power at one point to not be fat, you know? So I think part of that, too, is the bike, especially riding all over town and shit. You know, that definitely helps with the exercise. So it's good exercise and it gets you from point A to point B. I think it's just fun to ride. Yeah, it really is. So... let's see, what else do they got to say before I end the video? Or continue with the video, whatever, I don't care.
Please put myself in the mood for it now that we've talked about it. Yeah,
like the
I thought they were
sad
delicious.
processed, like shaved ham and like your sad little soggy tomato in a baggie.
Oh, here's the thing. Oh, it's so sad. Sad process, that and that. If your school has food, either way, be grateful you have food at least. Because there's some kids in some schools who don't have food. So, yeah. Now, so that just kind of turned the ball game on this video, didn't I?
Eggplant and feta, please.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it was, and that's not...
I'm sorry, but I like steak. Medium rare and bloody. And a little bit of A1 steak sauce. Oh, that shit's fucking heavenly, dude. Shrimp, fish, you know. As a kid, I loved eating sardines and crackers, too. So, and the fish oil is really good for you, too. If you don't believe me... I shit you not, my great-grandfather, in his 80s, he spent his entire life eating fish, had the worst diet in his life, and he's out building fence posts in his backyard. He was awful sore the next day, but by God, he's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's really a testament to show that healthy eating can actually save you. But people want to give a shit about smoking tobacco. It's like, well, it's not the worst thing out there for you, and it's not the best, but it's keeping my stress level down, so... fuck you.
Last point on this, which is that, look, if I had not been given eggplant to eat all the time, and eggplant's a big staple of Turkish food, I'm sure that when I was an adult, like I'm an ass with other food, I'd be like, quinoa or whatever the fuck, I'm not eating.
It has an N in it.
Right.
Quinoa.
It's whatever, right? Okay, so I'm sure I'd say the same thing about eggplant. I'm like, it's not an egg, it's not a plant, it doesn't make sense, right? And I'd be against it.
Talk amongst yourself.
Right, exactly, right? But since I got used to it as a kid, I love eggplant. So why not get the kids used to other vegetables?
Oh, we all know how it is as parents. Trying to get your kid to eat the vegetables. You're like, man, it's always kind of trying to constantly come up with crazy ways to get kids to eat the vegetables. And you got the microwavable meals, you know, the corn and shit, and it's got this penguin, you know, with the and all that. And you know, and if they're getting kids to eat the vegetables, that's actually a good thing. I'm not against that. I'm just saying, don't completely take meat out of the school system or the school cafeteria, because without your meat, you're not going to have the muscles. And vegetables are great, but then you notice that vegetarians, you know, the vegans and shit, they're like really skinny and they're like pale and kind of, you know, they're all, meat's murder. What? Well, considering that vegetables are plants and plants are living things too, that's kind of hypocritical, just saying. But to each his or her own, so... Well, it just seems kind of stupid that, you know, and here's the thing, I don't have to have soda. I can drink tea, you know, cut back on the soda, so I have a soda stream, you know, make a bottle of cherry soda and stick it in the fridge for later, but in the moment though, I got some tea, so, oh, look at that. Yeah, it's better than no tea, so. I eat fruit, too. I like eating apples, peaches, cherries, bananas, grapes, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, kiwi. You know, fruit's good too. You know, it's a good source of vitamins and all that shit. But the thing of it is, it's just food. You know, people are making, you know, if you're gonna make a stink about something, you know, it just seems kind of pointless to go, oh, the school system's making it unhealthy. Yeah, they used to be like, you know, the thing is too, they used to have soda machines in school, and now they have these Powerades and shit like that, because you know, and then because they're claiming that, you know, soda's making kids fat. I'm like, true, but here's the thing: you take out things like recess and make more time for them to study and shit, then you know they're gonna get fat out of the way, because you know, when I was a kid, recess was the funnest thing in the world, dude, because it meant you could get out on the playground, blow off steam, do whatever, you know. And if you know, your kid's drinking sugary crap, you know, that's, you know, it's just, you know, talk with your kid about that. Make the conscious decision, you know. Because some parents think like, oh, I can't control my kid, he's out of control. Bullshit, you're just being lazy, that's just it. You don't want to deal with your kid throwing a fit, you don't want to deal with your kid, okay, be a fucking parent, okay, be a fucking parent. That's all I'm saying. Well, especially when, you know, kids start cussing and you go, well, what'd you want to talk like that? And it's like, oh, I was watching this show called South Park. It was so funny. Cartman said, fuck you, Kyle. It was funny. It's like, well, here's the thing. This kind of goes back to what I said in one of the videos previous. You can't get mad at South Park for making your kid cuss, because you weren't being the parents. You know, you weren't going, oh, what are you watching? Oh, South Park? No, you can't watch shows like that. You're not old enough. And I don't care if your kid throws a fit or says, my friends are watching it. You know, it really, you know, and that's just the thing, man. First time I saw South Park, I was like, dude, this is the show everyone's talking about. And I wanted to watch it, and my dad was like, so he sat down and watched a couple episodes of me, you know, and I'm a huge fan of South Park. And the thing of it is, South Park makes fun of everybody and everything. And the funniest thing, too, especially, this is one of my favorite episodes of South Park, is where Stan was diagnosed with Asperger's. It was funnier than shit, because I'm like, hey, I'm part of it now, awesome. You're being a negative Nancy, Stan. Okay. Well, speaking of which, I've heard rumor that South Park's due to return new episodes this September, so... Which it sounds like a long ways away, but we stop and think about it, it really isn't, because time is just flying by really fast. It's already springtime, weather's looking nice, so, yeah. What else do the young Turks have to say? And this is actually one of the few YouTube channels I actually like to watch, because it's not just entertaining, it's also, you know, you're getting more than just a quick entertainment fix. You're also getting some food for thought, you know what I'm saying? So, and there's some videos on YouTube and they have so many fucking views, and I go to myself, why? It's just some random ass crap. It's just wasting YouTube space, but YouTube's unlimited, basically, you think. And so at some point they're going to go, you guys can't make newer videos because YouTube's out of space. Whatever, dude. Okay, disturbing Greek neo-fascist racist gaining. The fuck is this shit? Oh, it's another Young Turks video. Alright, let's see what they got to say. Oh, excuse me. I just had a hot
Golden Dawn strikes again, this time literally. So the Golden Dawn, as you may know, is a neo-fascist party in Greece. It is also, by recent opinion polls, the third most popular political party in Greece, thanks in part to austerity measures, the constant influx of immigrants that causes problems in that country. And so they're trying to increase their popularity, so they put on a very questionable event. It was a food drive. They were handing out food, but only for native Greeks. Now, some people had a problem with this, like non-fascists, for instance. And so Georgios Kaminas, the mayor of Athens, attempted to step in and stop them. Now, one of the members of Golden Dawn, also Georgios Germenis, was not happy with that. He confronted him, and he tried to punch the man, actually.
Okay.
Unfortunately, his aim wasn't good, and he missed, and he hit a 12-year-old girl in the face.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Disaster.
I'm actually hearing word that we have tape of that.
Oh, we were able to get tape?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's watch.
Got some babies to kiss. Got my baby to kiss. He just punched the baby.
All right, perhaps on a 12-year-old, but pretty close, and Will Ferrell looks a little Greek there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Galifianakis is Greek.
Right. Yeah, so Golden Dawn has been making trouble. I don't think this is going to help them.
Yeah.
But an interesting note, by the way, the Golden Dawn member who punched the 12-year-old, former bassist in a heavy metal band.
Yeah.
Kind of badass. But he did also have a gun, and so the mayor's bodyguards held him down and tried to stop him from drawing the gun. Now, he is saying he did not punch a girl. The girl, by
Wait,
the way, has a big
did he
bruise on her
say?
forehead, so she got
Did
punched.
he just say draw a gun? See, this is what amuses me about our country is that every time we have a shooting tragedy in our country, like we had the other day with that 3-year-old getting shot with the rifle, we act like we're the only country with this problem. But here in Greece, as you can see, we're not the only ones with fucked up problems with guns and shit. And guns aren't the problem; it's idiots who have the guns. But 9 times out of 10, it's a quick scapegoat for anyone looking to blame something quick and convenient, just because everyone's pissed off and going, well, "What the hell's wrong with our country?" and shit. So they want a quick escape and a quick, easy way to blame something. They blame guns, and it's just an easy, quick, convenient excuse to blame guns. And you know, guns are used responsibly. They can be quite fun, actually. I've had the chance to shoot a couple of guns in my day, and it's kind of fun. In fact, there's a video of it on YouTube if you don't believe me. And they were like, don't chicken wing. They were showing how to properly shoot a shotgun so I wouldn't break my wrist or my elbow and I wouldn't shoot somebody. And with these little orange cubes, you know, going, because it didn't kick like that. I thought it was going to kick. It's like, I didn't even feel the kicks because I'm so beefy. You know, it's like it kicks. Thanks for the warning. I'm like, the first time I shot a shotgun, it was like literally trying your first Twinkie. It was memorable. And I hit the target, and I boing, it bounced. I'm like, that was kind of cool. So I'm like, the gun before that was like, I think about this long, some kind of machine gun looking thing. And then I got a chance to shoot the AK-47 after that, and it's just like, dude, awesome. And Obama wants to get guns banned, and understandable why he wants to get guns banned, because he's tired of people blaming guns for, you know, shit's been going on. And at the same time, it's like, okay, this is a very touchy subject in our country right now, because so much fucked up shit's happening in our country with guns and what have you, and then people are going to go and say, well, I guess guns are the problem then, so we should try to get guns banned. Well, the thing of it is, you get guns banned, and it's like I said before, I made this argument countless of times. You're in your house, you're being a law-abiding citizen, all your guns are taken away, you're saying, well, at least I can feel safer now that the guns are in the house, right? And ironically enough, some crook breaks into your house with a shotgun, blows your head off, kills your wife, kills your whatever, you know, takes all your shit and runs off. Cops are sitting there going, well, so here's the thing, if you ban guns, does that mean cops are going to be allowed to have guns either? I mean, what are they going to do, like a taser and some pepper spray and a nightstick, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit, I missed. Well, get the taser out. Get out the baton, start beating your butt. I said, hold, you stupid. So here's the thing, they work, but it's just, gun makes things easier. And I hate saying it like that because people are going to assume shit about me, but it's not the case, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you an example of a responsible gun owner who takes pride in their shooting. He's on YouTube, Hitcock45. Check him out on YouTube. Hold on a second. Someone's going off. Hey, Marshall, what's up? You do? Cool shit, man. I'll smoke my pipe, but go play some San Andreas. Yeah. Hold on a second, Marshall. Anyway, YouTube, this is KingCobraJFS in the video, and I thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys later. I got a phone call here. I want to waste your time talking to them, you know, on the phone, because you don't want to see me do that, so a little courtesy goes a long way.